Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. Now I've got a lot of shit, I swear I say this at every single video I do. Now I've got a lot of shit that I've got to try out, so we've got some stuff from this, we've got some stuff from that. Shut up cunt, let's just get into it. I've just got a bunch of shit from all different places that's been building up for a while. It's pretty much all new. There are some things that I don't have, but I'll just throw them on my face and let you know when that happens. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this video, and I'm fucking excited because I've got some cool shit. Look what I've got. Look what I've got. Blue blood. Oh, I really should have a blue background, but I couldn't be bothered changing it. Hashtag lazy on. Alright guys, let's get into this video. Damn right. Damn right. Damn right. Okay, now of course we're going to be starting off with my eyes first, as per usual. And I'm going to be testing out the blue blood palette. Now, I have not had a chance to even swatch this, but it is so cool. Check this out. So we're going to be digging into that. But before we do, I'm just going to prep my eyes with a little bit of the P. Louise makeup base. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see the real tea. There we go. Nice and close. How scary is that, Bindi? Now I'm using the P. Louise makeup base in the shade number 2. So anyone who's got a similar skin tone to me, if you need help with choosing what shade you want, that's the right one to get. I'm just going through Jeffree Star Cosmetics Instagram to try and get some inspo, and there is so much inspo in here. Oh my god. People are literally so fucking talented. I literally just don't know what to do. I'm just gonna kind of wing it and do my own thing, kind of just play with colors and shit and just kind of see what happens. My eyes are all prepped with P. Louise base. Let's dig straight into the blue blood palette. Here it is, you guys. Here it is. Now, also, of course, I bought 2 of these, so if you would like to win one, all you need to do to win is leave a comment down below with your Instagram name. That's literally it. Just leave a comment down below with your Instagram name. You can enter as many times as you want, and the giveaway is worldwide, international. I'll be shipping this anywhere where the person wins. It'll just be done by a random comment selector, and a week's from now it will be announced on my Instagram story, so make sure you follow me on Instagram if you don't. And good luck to everyone who enters, because this palette, it even smells good. Well, it doesn't. It just smells like normal. I'm going to go in with the shade called Blue Blood. That's going to start me off. And I'm just going to bring that. Whoa. Okay. Just I don't expect anything less from Jeffree. Whoa. This is a light color too, and you can really build on. Look at that pigment. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So I'm going to just sit here for a bit and just blend this out. It's pretty much almost blended, it blends itself. But I'm just gonna have a play. I want this to look cool. I don't want this to be a boring basic look, if you know what I mean. Alright, you guys, now I'm going to take the shade called Flourishing, and I'm going to go in with that. I love this color, by the way. It's so nice. It's a turquoisey, dark green. I'm really bad at explaining colors, as we all know, but I'm going to just go in. And I'm going to just drag that through my crease all the way into my inner corner and put it below that blue sort of vibe, you know what I mean? Then I'm going to go in with the shade called Blue Monday, which is the darker blue. I'm kind of just whacking it on there and then blending it afterwards. I don't know if that's what I'm meant to be doing, but that's how I'm doing it. And I'm going to bring that all the way into my inner corner as well. Now that's done, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade called Undertaker, which is this really dark blue, almost black shade, and I'm going to use this to really deepen up my crease. So I'm going to really focus on the crease area, and I'm going to bring it all the way across to my inner corner, make it obvious that it's there. Now, right up on my inner corner here, I'm just going to blend that out slightly because it's just getting a little bit bunched up. So I'm just taking a really small brush And just kind of blowing that out. All these shadows are blended so well together, as you can probably tell. Now, I want to do something really light on the lid. I'm going to do like a cut crease sort of vibe. I'm just going to go on my lid. Just kind of look up and it gives you like the line of where you want to go. Okay guys, now that our like semi crease is there, a little trick that I've learned, probably people already know this, but I'll just share it just in case, is when you're doing the edge of your crease, I always just take a brush and blend over the edge, because then it like kind of avoids that eyeshadow just not blending there. So I kind of take off as much as I can, just kind of like blending inwards, and then I'll go back in afterwards and touch it up to keep it nice and dark. You know what I mean? I'm going to take the shade called Mint Tea. And I'm just going to plunk that on my inner corner area. Alright guys, I just spent a little bit of time blending that edge out, because you know how we always have that patchy little bit on our eye that just won't blend? That's what it's doing to me today. I'm just going to take a little bit of, what's this called? Jawbreaker from Jeffree store. Now I've had this since it came out, so it is well overdue to be thrown in the bin, but I just can't part ways with it. So I'm still going to be using it today. I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to be doing like a slight little line across here. Okay, so that is the line done. Guys, I'm just going to go ahead and do the other eye and blast the fan because it's so fucking hot in here. I can't even deal. Okay, so this is pretty much all done. As you can see, it didn't go patchy on the out corner of this eye because this eye is the one with the fucked up part on it. So this looks literally like seamless in my opinion. Like I literally love it. Anyway, moving on to mascara, I'm going to be trying out these here. Now, originally I didn't really like the Marc Jacobs one, but now it's got this new weird primer. So I'm going to see if it changes anything and makes them like more intense. I'm just glad this isn't like fiber. Remember like fiber lashes? So shit, honestly. All right, now I'm going to go over the top of this and see if it's any better. I don't think it is, to be honest. I think it gave them like a little bit more volume and a little bit more like lash rather than last time. It made them like a little bit longer, I guess you could say. Not sure on this one. Okay, you guys, so I just chucked on some lashes from Crystal V Lashes, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, in the style called Bloodshot, and I'm like so shook. I'm literally living for this so much. Now we're gonna get started on the face, which is literally my favorite part ever. So the first thing I'm gonna be trying out today, this is the new Beauty Blender Serum Primer. I'm not really sure like what it's supposed to do, but it looks kind of like holographic. Like, can you please stop? Cute. Oh, it smells really fresh, which is always nice. I hate putting on shit on your skin that always feels or looks gross or like smells gross. So I'm just gonna pop this on and I'm just gonna let this settle in for like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna go get a glass of water because this eye literally took me like 2 hours and this sort of took me like 15 minutes. It's just because I just didn't know what I was doing. Do you know what I mean? So unfortunately, I do not have a new foundation to try out. I do have some, but they don't really fit with the title of this video, like trying out hype makeup. Like, it's not very hyped. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my foundation. I'm just gonna use the Beauty Blender foundation, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna play with new shit. Sorry, I'm like all over the place today. I'm like trying to juggle 2 dogs and just like, you know, be a dad, and it's quite stressful. I've been filming for about 4 hours now. Now for the fun part, I'm going to be moving on to concealer now. I'm going to be testing out the new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star Concealer. Now this is in the shade C8. It's quite a light one, but I'm just going to give it a go. I'm going to start off by my nose first, and I'm going to do my forehead. Probably like that much. You get a lot of product when you like dip it out and dip it in. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to start by blending out my nose and then my forehead. My verdict on this concealer so far is that it's very, very thin, but it's very full coverage. Now, it's not as thick. It's not as full of coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape. However, it is a hell of a lot more thinner and almost as full coverage as Tarte. I think this may be my new fave concealer. Now, moving on to the fun part, we're going to be setting this shit into its jug, okay? So, now I have actually tried this because I really wanted to smell it, and I did my makeup the other day, and I really wanted to try it, and I'm so impressed with it because it's very finely milled. I'm talking about none other than the Jeffree Star powder. Sorry, I don't know what I was getting at there. This is in the shade Translucent. I've got Translucent, and I also got Topaz to set the rest of my face. Because I saw Gabriel do that in Jeffree and Gabriel's video. So here we have the translucent powder. As I said, I have tried it out. And you need to smell this. It literally smells like fresh, hot cotton candy from like the show or something like that. It's insane. Alright guys, now I'm just going to take a big face brush and I'm just going to take the translucent powder called Topaz. And I'm just going to set over the rest of my face with this. It's a little bit darker, well it's a hell of a lot darker than the translucent one, so I just inhaled so much of that, oh my god. Okay, and I'm just going to set around the rest of my face and set all that foundation. Pretty impressed. Let's finish off my under eyes. I really want to get my eyes done because now they're annoying me, so let's get them done. And by the way, for this part, I'm gonna just zoom you in and speed it up because this shit can get boring for the viewers. Let me know if it's boring or if it's not, or if it's just me, because I hate watching this when I'm watching other YouTubers' tutorials and shit like that. Okay guys, so now moving on to contouring, I'm going to be trying out the new Benefit Caramel contour powder. So there's 3 different shades now. I used to use the regular Hoola and then I used Hoola Light, but now I'm onto this because I love the color of it. So I'm just going to take my stippling brush. Now this isn't the first time I'm using this, by the way, but first impressions count and I had a really good first impression of it. So I'm just going to go in and contour my whole entire face. As you can see, it blends literally seamlessly, but I need to turn my fan back on because it's fucking hot in here. Like, these studio lights are so fucked. If you guys know any studio lights that don't produce so much heat, can you let me know in the comments below because I literally can't even deal. Okay, so now that my face is nice and contoured up, I am literally obsessed with the formula of that. It blends so well and it's just such a nice color. I'm going to be going with a little bit more bronzer, and for that, I'm just going to be trying out the Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Shady Biz. I'm just going to go back in with the same stippling brush that I used for my Hoola. And I'm just gonna... I don't really need to add more bronzer, to be honest, but I want to suss the formula of this. It's really, really smooth. Just gonna add a little bit around my nose as well. It's completely matte, this bronzer. It's got no like luminosity to it at all, which is good because I hate it when bronzers have like a glow in them. Like, a little bit is okay, but too much is just too much, and like, nah, not having that at all. I guess you could use the Fenty bronzer as like a contour as well. You could use it as both, really. Alright guys, I don't have a new blush to try out, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of my favorite Modern Mandarin from MAC, and I'm just gonna add that to the tops of my cheeks, like right up against my brow, because that's where I feel like it just looks the best, rather than the abdominals. And now moving on to highlighter. I've had this for so fucking long and I've heard so many people talk about it. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish palette. I'm pretty sure. Skin Fetish? Yeah, it's a highlighter palette. The packaging is like so on fleek. Pat McGrath's stuff is literally everything. Her eyeshadow palettes are like one of the best I've ever used. This is what the highlighters look like. I think I'm gonna go in with like, maybe like the gold. I'm not sure if that's gonna be too dark. Oh yeah, that's gonna be, I don't know, let's try it. I'm just gonna take my Sigma brush and just a little bit of the gold. It's super, super fine, but I feel like it's super buildable. I'm just gonna do a little bit of gold. I don't wanna do like full gold because I wanna use some of the other colors as well as the gold. I just wanted to see what that looks like. I'm gonna go in with the middle one. I feel like it's just gonna be a little bit better. Before I continue, I'm just gonna spritz my face with some of the Morphe setting spray. My pump on this is broken, so it literally sprays in the most fucked directions, but I'm literally obsessed with that ever since I first tried it. I'm like, this is so good. It gets rid of the cakey look and it really does keep your makeup on. I don't know how much alcohol is in there, but it fucking keeps your makeup on so well. Okay, I'm just adding some more of this Pat McGrath highlighter. So this middle shade, I literally thought it was like a white color, but it's actually like full gold. It's got like iridescent gold in it. Okay, that's probably gonna do before I start looking too textured. You know what I mean? Now, I have used this obviously a lot in my lifetime, but I feel like nothing else is going to go with this look like celebrity skin. So I'm just going to go in with Celeb Skin. This is actually, I'm nude. I'm such a dick. This is celebrity skin. Oh my god, this smells so good. Remember when liquid lipsticks first came out and they were like, everyone was just like onto it? And then I'm actually just going to take a little tiny bit of I'm Nude. Just in like the center. And I'm just gonna blend that in just with a brush. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this so much. This whole look is just like right up my asshole. I'm just gonna set with a little bit of the Dewy Skin Anastasia Mist. Oh. And there we go. I'm just gonna give you guys a close-up of the makeup so you can really see what's going on. All right, you guys, here's the close-up. So my highlighter does look a little bit patchy just because I think it's because I put on so much powder. Not really sure. As I said, I'm just testing it out for the first time. But here we go. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know any video requests. If you have any, leave them down below. I'm very open to new ideas and stuff like that. I love you guys so much. Thank you if you got to the point of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Fucking see ya!